Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, will be devastated when she learns her granddaughter Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, was shot and killed. Sadly, her other grandma, Dr. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, wasn't able to save her in surgery. Will Lee give Sheila shocking news about Luna next week? Dr. Lee Finnegan tends to blur the lines when it comes to her medical oaths in her family. We all remember when she faked her son John Finnegan's, Tanner Novlin, death after he was shot. It's a very real possibility that she did the same for Luna Nozawa when she was rushed into the emergency room. Lee knows that if Luna survived, she would have went straight to prison and spent the rest of her life behind bars. The bold and the beautiful rumor mill hints that Dr. Finn's mom might have decided to give her niece/granddaughter a shot at life and whisked her away to a secret location. According to B&B spoilers, if Lai is hiding her patient somewhere, she will need help. Keeping Luna alive is only half the battle. What will they do with her when she is healed? There's really only one person that Lai can trust to keep Luna a secret, and it's not her mother, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks. Will Lee take Sheila aside and let her know that Luna has left the building and will need a nurse? Sheila Carter won't take Luna Nozawa's death well. Imagine how shocked Sheila will be if Lee walks in while she's crying over her granddaughter and reveals she's not actually dead after all. Sheila is the perfect person to help with a death hoax and secret patient. Will the grandmas join forces to try and keep Luna out of prison? There's one person in Los Angeles that Sheila Carter should fear more than any. And that's not Steffi, not Hope, not Brooke. It's Dr. Lee Finnegan. Calm, composed, and fiercely intelligent, Lee has always been underestimated, and that may soon be Sheila Carter's most devastating mistake yet. The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for an explosive storyline that puts Eli and Sheila on a collision course. And this time, Lai might just get the final word. But what does she have planned? And can Sheila survive it? Act 1. The Calm Before the Storm. Sheila has been unusually quiet since her release, too quiet. She's been hovering near the fringes of Finn and Hayes' life, using Luna's drama and Poppy's involvement with Bill as distractions to slither back into relevance. But while she's focused on Finn, Luna, and Steffi, she fails to notice that someone else is watching her, Lai. Lai has been quietly putting pieces together, and she doesn't like what she sees. After Luna's confession about the mints and the paternity test drama surrounding Bill, Lai starts to sense Sheila's involvement behind the scenes. At first, she wonders if she's being paranoid. After all, Sheila has been laying low. But Lee knows better. Sheila never just behaves. A chance encounter at Il Giardino only reinforces her suspicions. Sheila casually touches Luna's shoulder and refers to her as family. Something cold and calculating flickers behind Sheila's eyes, and Lai sees it clearly. She watches Sheila hug Deacon, whisper something in his ear, and cast a glance over her shoulder at Lai. Sheila knows Lai is watching, and she doesn't care. That's the final straw for Lai. Act 2. Digging Deep. Lai begins digging into Sheila's whereabouts and activities since her release. As a world-class surgeon and a woman used to meticulous precision, she doesn't leave any stone unturned. She begins by pulling hospital access logs, trying to determine whether Sheila has been snooping around or attempting to manipulate medical records, and the results are chilling. Lai discovers that someone accessed Finn's files using unauthorized credentials, and whoever did it knew their way around the system. That's when she realizes it wasn't just about Finn. It was about his mental health. Lai finds subtle changes to notes about Finn's therapy after Liam's attack. Slight manipulations that could make him appear unstable if brought into court. Did Sheila plan to use this to make a custody play? To gain access to Hayes? Lee's stomach turns. But what really pushes her over the edge is a video clip she uncovers from hospital surveillance, taken the night Liam was brought in. In the background, barely noticeable, is Sheila, slipping into a restricted area. What was she doing there? And more importantly, why has no one said anything? Act 3. The confrontation. Lai doesn't go to the police, not yet. She knows better than anyone that Sheila always finds a way to wriggle free when the law is involved. No, if she wants to stop Sheila, it has to be personal, psychological, surgical. She decides to beat Sheila at her own game. First, she plants the seed of paranoia. Sheila begins receiving anonymous messages, some of them simply blank, others with cryptic messages like, "I know what you did that night," or "Hayes deserves better." Sheila initially suspects Steffi, but when she confronts her, Steffi shrugs her off. Ridge and Thomas claim ignorance, and even Deepan grows concerned, asking if she's made new enemies. That's when Sheila sees Lai, calmly sipping a drink across the room, eyes locked on her. And Sheila realizes, it's Lai. But how is she doing it? Sheila tries to confront her in the hospital parking lot. She corners Lai beside her car and accuses her of harassment. Lai coolly replies, "You're the last person who should talk about harassment, Sheila. I haven't even started yet." She gets in her car and drives off, leaving Sheila stunned and furious. Act 4. A secret alliance. Lee's next move takes everyone by surprise. She reaches out to an unexpected ally, Bill Spencer. Yes, they've had their differences, and yes, he's currently distracted by his so-called relationship with Poppy, but Lai doesn't care. She knows Bill hates Sheila. And more than that, he has the resources and power to help her build a case, a real one. She shares the footage, the falsified medical records, and her theory that Sheila is trying to frame Finn as mentally unfit to destabilize Steffi and gain leverage. Bill is intrigued. He's also been feeling suspicious lately. His instincts tell him that Sheila isn't done, and Lai's evidence confirms it. They decide to work together, quietly. Lai suggests faking the story, a leak to the press that Bill and Steffi are teaming up for an exclusive custody agreement over Hayes. The news spreads like wildfire. And just like Lai predicted, Sheila snaps. She barges into Forrester Creations in the middle of a board meeting, demanding to speak to Steffi, and starts ranting about her rights as Hayes' grandmother. Ridge throws her out, and Steffi files a restraining order. But behind the chaos, Lai smiles. Everything is going exactly according to plan. Act 5. The final trap. Lai decides it's time for the endgame. She schedules a press conference at the hospital, claiming it's to announce a medical breakthrough. The staff is puzzled, even Finn, who confronts her privately and asks if she's okay. She kisses his forehead and says, "I'm just doing what a mother does, protecting her son." At the press event, Sheila arrives at the back, lurking near the corridor, curious and suspicious. She doesn't know why she came, maybe to gloat, maybe to dig dirt. But she wasn't prepared for what Lai reveals. Instead of a medical discovery, Lai plays the hospital security footage, the one showing Sheila accessing files illegally. Then she plays audio, which Bill's team secretly obtained, as Sheila on a call, saying, "Once I prove Finn's unstable, Steffi will have no choice. I'll finally have a place in Hayes' life, that's all I want." The room erupts in gasps. Reporters rush to call their outlets. Hospital officials move in immediately. Deacon is there, and the look of betrayal on his face cuts Sheila deeper than anything. "Did you think I wouldn't fight for my son?" Lai says, stepping off the stage and walking straight toward Sheila. "You lost, Sheila. You lost the moment you underestimated me." Act 6. Sheila's downfall. "You have to believe me. I did it for you." Finn, cold and furious, stares her down. "You broke into the hospital. You tried to manipulate my medical records. You tried to use Hayes. You didn't do any of this for me." "You're my son," Sheila sobs. "I love you." Lai steps forward, voice steady and cutting. "You don't know what love is. You've destroyed everything it touches." Police arrive moments later. Sheila is arrested again, but this time, it's different. The charges are heavier. The evidence is irrefutable. Her parole is revoked on the spot. Act 7. The Aftermath. Days later, Lily and Finn have a heart-to-heart. He's still shaken. Despite everything, some part of him always hoped his birth mother might be better. Might change. She won't, Lily says gently. But you will. You've grown stronger. You're a better father, a better man. And Hayes will be safer without her shadow. Steffi thanks Lee for what she did. Even Ridge admits he misjudged her intensity. Brooke smiles and says, "Sometimes it takes a real woman to do what all of us were afraid to." Lee just nods, because to her, this wasn't about revenge. It was about family. It was about surgical justice. The bold and the beautiful never lets villains vanish forever. Though Sheila is behind bars once more, one final scene shows her in a prison cell, staring at a photograph of Hayes and Finn. Her voice is calm. "I'll be back. You can't keep a mother away from her son forever." But in the shadows of LA, Lee Finnegan watches from a monitor. She smiles. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.